What is your name and where are you from?
Okay. I'm gonna go first. Okay. My name is Trevor and I'm from Charleston, South Carolina.
All right, the Palmetto State.
Yes.
And then my name is Gabby. I'm from Connecticut.
You from Connecticut?
Yeah.
All right, what can you tell me about South Carolina?
South Carolina.
You're right up there on the coast, right?
Right, we're on the coast. It's hot as fuck. It's cute, but there's also some racism, so there's that. But it is what it is.
Connecticut?
Boring.
Boring? What do you miss about South Carolina?
I miss the weather, and I miss always going to the beach.
All right, what were your first impressions coming to New York?
First impressions, it was a very big city because like Charleston is really small, and New York was like astronomical. Like it's crazy.
You don't speak with the South Carolina accent.
I try not to.
You try to blend in, eh? All right, your first impression coming to New York?
So it was very different from Connecticut. Connecticut is very peaceful, and there's not like a lot of people in like one spot. So that's like my first impression, but I loved it here.
You miss anything about Connecticut?
My family, that's really it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Not the nature?
No.
Quietness?
No.
All right, now. Can you do a New York accent?
Shit. I don't know. Wait, can I?
New York, forget about it.
Forget about it. Forget about it.
All right, can you do a South Carolina accent?
I can do a Charleston accent,
we'll
but it's
keep
like
this up.
ghetto. It's really ghetto.
Okay,
It's
let's
really
hear it, let's hear
okay. Wait. Cause who the fuck like that? Who the fuck said that? Who the fuck said that?
New York accent.
A New York accent? Fuck. Okay. Can I get a Can I get a Okay. Why was I gonna say that?
Get a
Fuck. Word to my crop, bitch. Where I get
But
Yeah. Oh, word to my crop. Bitch.
All right, now, is Facebook still relevant?
I mean, I only use Facebook to post pictures. I don't like post like. It's relevant for like locals, like local Twitter. Like that's how it is. That's how I feel like Facebook is. Like it's not really popping anymore. So yeah.
Honestly, I don't really like Facebook. I used to have it, but I deleted it because I just feel like it's just really toxic.
What don't you like about it?
I don't know. I just didn't like it. So I'm more on Instagram than anything.
All right, do men or women have it easier in life?
Men definitely have it easier because women, first of all, they have to go through periods and cramps and all of that. They're also, men are very sexist towards women. First of all, the whole corporate America, corporate everything is very sexist towards women. The whole, like, yeah, women definitely have it harder than men. As a man, I'm saying that, so, yeah.
You grew up with any sisters?
Yes, one sister.
Who turned out better?
Huh?
Who turned out better?
I feel like we're almost on the same level. Like, my sister and I are very close, so I don't think I count, like, in that.
All right, let me ask you these questions then. Who got better grades in school?
My sister.
So you got the worst grades?
Well, I got A's and B's. She got all A's.
So she was more like intellectual?
Yes, definitely.
Who got in trouble more?
My sister.
She got in trouble more than you?
Yes.
So you were like well behaved?
I was an angel child. Look at me.
All right. Who got beat up more?
Oh.
I never got in a fight, so never got in a fight ever.
Oh wow. You lived a very sheltered life.
I did.
All right, who had an easier time finding a job?
My sister. I haven't even looked for a job really.
So, but she has a job.
Yes, she has a job. But she went to Georgetown University. She's smart.
I thought you were the smart one.
She's still smart. I never said I was a smart one.
Oh, she was a smart
She was a smart one.
Oh, you got A's and B's, but you're smart too.
Yes.
All right, now, what about finding love?
Finding love?
Who's got it easier, you or your sister?
She definitely has it easier than me. But that's because, like, guys don't really want love. They just want sex.
Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about that. But yeah.
All right, who has it easier, men or women?
I'm Sorry?
Who has it easier, men or women?
Definitely men. Like,
Why?
they have it way easier. I think toxic masculinity and everything, like, plays a part. And it's just so unfair. But yeah, definitely men.
Did you grow up with any brothers?
Yeah, so I have a brother and sister, and I'm the oldest.
Okay, same questions I asked him.
I'm
Well,
definitely...
let's start with grades.
Okay, so I definitely have the best grades. And I'm not just saying that, I actually do. Like, it's just, I care about school more than they do. So yeah, I definitely have the best grades.
All right. Second question was who got beat up for? No, who got in trouble for?
My brother.
He got in trouble for?
Yeah, he's different.
All right, who got beat up for?
Like,
In fights?
In fights?
Or
Nobody.
just challenging, just people challenging you in fights? No?
Nobody.
Not him either?
Nah.
So neither one of you got in fights?
No.
All right, who got in trouble for?
My brother. My brother, definitely.
He got in trouble for?
Yeah, he got so much in
He got
trouble.
suspended from school and all that?
Well, wait, yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. One
But
time.
not you.
Me?
Not you.
No.
Who had an easier time finding a job?
Me.
You had an easier time.
Yeah. As a kid.
But I mean, she's a model.
Okay. Now, what was the next one that I asked? Finding love.
Finding.
You or your brother? Who's had an easier time?
So my brother is 16. So
You don't got a girlfriend?
no, he don't. But for me, finding love is not my priority at the moment. I think men are trash.
So neither one of you.
Period.
Neither
Yeah.
one of you has found love.
No.
All right. Now, let me get into some more questions here.
Okay.
If you wasn't in New York, what would you be?
Probably California or Paris.
What about you?
So I would definitely be in Florida. My whole plan was to be in Florida, but modeling came into play, so I had to come to New York for both modeling and school.
Wait, tell us a little bit about modeling.
So I got scouted when I was 15 by my mother agency, JC Models, and yeah, I've done it ever since.
So what's the model industry like? You hang out with other models or just with anybody?
Rarely. I have like a few model friends, but I feel like it's easier to make friends with other people than model friends because it's just so competitive. And I feel like everyone's so busy and everyone's always on like the move, so it's hard to like make model friends.
How long can you actually be a model for? Because my understanding is you can only do it when you're young.
Right. So I think like it's better to like be young, but I feel like with like a platform, like when you start like having a name in the industry, it like allows you to do other things apart from modeling. Like it builds like a foundation for you to do other things.
So do you have to go through an agent? Is that how it works?
Yeah, definitely. But some people do like find a way to do it, make it on their own. But it's definitely harder without an agency, I think.
You a model too?
I do a little modeling, but I'm not like signed to an agency. But I'm more of a fashion designer. Like I'm in school for fashion marketing.
What kind
And
of
I
clothes
wanna.
are you making?
What'd you say?
What kind of clothes are you making?
I would make like high fashion. Like I want to be up there with Dior and Gucci. So I want to open my own fashion house one day.
All right, now where were y'all coming from before you came to this park?
Where were we coming from? We got brunch
Yeah, we got brunch.
and we came from our dorm.
Yeah, our dorm. I'm just pretty amazing.
All right, now where are y'all going once you leave here?
Who can say the night is still young?
Yeah, we're always up to something.
Literally.
Because we're in the city, so.
Where are y'all going?
Yeah.
That's what we want to know.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
All right, now how well do y'all know each other?
I would say we know each other
Yeah,
pretty well.
pretty well.
This is my bitch. I love
Yeah, I
her.
love you.
Are we not allowed to curse?
Oh,
Yeah, you can.
Okay, sorry.
Now, do you want to do each other's strengths and weaknesses?
sure.
Oh, you want to go first or you want
You go first.
Okay, I'll go first.
Okay. Oh God, what are you gonna say?
Her strengths. Okay, so her strengths. She's very gorgeous, very smart. Like I see this. Like she's very intellectual.
Stop.
Her weaknesses. She doesn't have the confidence that I know she can bring. Like I know she has the confidence in her, and I want to see her bring it out. That's why I'm gonna use her as one of my models because I know she's a bad bitch inside. She's a bad bitch outside. I mean, look at her. But like, I want her to bring that out and feel it and be it.
I think Trevor's strength is his confidence. And I love how ambitious you are. Like, you're very serious and you're so talented. Like, guys, when he meets he's gonna own a fashion house one day, he's going to own a fashion house one day. Like, I've seen like his work, like he does sketches and it's amazing. Like, so weaknesses, I really don't see you having any. Wait, let me think. Yeah, I just feel like everything about you is so amazing. No, wait, we can't curse, but I actually find you, like, you inspire me. Like, actually, your confidence is so amazing. So,
Thank you.
yeah, weaknesses, nothing really. Oh, maybe not letting guys, like, run over you.
That's the truth. She said some tea there.
Yeah.
She definitely did.
That's really it. But other than that, your personality is amazing and I love you.
All right, now, if you were in New York, where would you be?
I said, okay,
Did you say that already?
Yeah.
Yeah, I said
Alright, so I'm
California
sorry.
or Paris. It's
I'm
good.
losing
We're
it.
good.
All right, now, where have you been? What kind of places did you travel to in the past? States or
Okay,
countries?
so I've been to District of Columbia. I loved it. Loved DC. I've been to North Carolina. I was born there, but I've traveled through there. I've been to Boston. I absolutely love Boston. Where else have I been?
Probably everywhere.
I'm not great. I feel like that's really it. Like I haven't been out of the country yet. I really want to go. I'm gonna study abroad, so that's gonna happen someday. But yeah.
What kind of places do you want to go in the future?
I want to travel to South Africa. Like, I know it's so cute. My sister went there and she studied there. She rode elephants. Like, I want to ride elephants. Let's see. South Africa, where else? Egypt.
Yeah.
Egypt. Definitely Egypt. And like I said, I want to go to Paris just because of the fashion and, like, the bad bitchery. But, yeah.
What about you?
I've never really been out of the country. Well, I went to Ghana one time, but that's really it. Like, I haven't went anywhere else, but if I could have the opportunity to, I would go to London, Paris, Greece, Hawaii.
Girl, she got a whole list.
I want to go everywhere, pretty much. And I feel like Europe is definitely my goal. Like Milan, but that's because of modeling. I really want to go to Milan and like Paris, London. That would be amazing.
All right, now, what were you doing during the lockdown?
I was watching a lot of Netflix. Like, I loved Flavor of Love, and definitely I Love New York. If Tiffany New York Pollard is watching this, I love you, girl. You're a queen, you're a legend, you're an icon, you're a star, you're everything. Yeah, I was watching a lot of TV. I was drawing, I was playing The Sims, and I was just getting ready for college. Like, yeah, that's really it.
I was doing research on New York, all the restaurants I need to go to, all the cheap restaurants I need to go to because I'm a broke college student. And I was looking at agencies in New York. Also, I played Sims a lot, and I read a lot. I read a lot of books, and I watched a lot of movies, and ate a lot of takeout.
Well, you said you're a model. What kind of stuff do you have to do for model? Do you have to work out? Do you have to maintain a certain weight?
So you do, well, the modeling industry is changing a little bit, but it's still not there. Most of the time, your agency will have like a type of image that they want you to look like. So it depends, like, but I really don't think like no one could be a model. I think anyone could be a model. A lot of agencies want you to be 5'9" and up. What else? But yeah, weight-wise, the industry is changing slowly, but it's changing. Like, you see a lot of curvy models on the runways nowadays. So, yeah.
What kind of questions would you ask if you were doing an interview?
If I was doing an interview, shit, I don't know. Well,
What do you want to know about these folks out there?
because I want to be inclusive, I want to know their pronouns so I don't address them incorrectly. I want to know their background, so like where they're from, what they do with their lives. Yeah, that's really it. Like, I just wanna make them feel welcome.
Well, I forgot to ask you. Do you see yourself going back to South Carolina ever, or are you done with it?
Maybe not fully back, but I'll definitely have a house out there in the future, like as a family homestead, because that's where all of my family was. So yeah.
Sorry, what was the question?
The question is, what kind of questions would you ask people if you were doing interviews?
I think the type of question I would ask is like, what are your dreams? I feel like people get really passionate when like they talk about like their goals and dreams and stuff. I find it interesting to see how everyone else's dreams are and stuff, apart from mine.
All right, we're at 8 minutes. How many more minutes you want to do on this?
Cool with whatever.
I don't want to hold you up.
I'm cool with whatever.
Are you a content creator? You make any videos?
Okay, literally I've been thinking, so I definitely want to start a YouTube channel, so I'm using this as promotion. Be on the lookout for that. My name is Trevor Hilton, so look out for that next month. But yeah, my Instagram, can I say it? Okay, my Instagram is t.hiltvn. Yeah, and I just like, I'm very creative with fashion. It's all about self-expression, all about loving yourself. And I feel like I love myself a little too much, but that's what it is. It is what it is. Like, it's fine. But yeah.
So you're gonna make videos about fashion as well?
I'm gonna make videos about fashion, makeup, story time, lookbooks, all of that.
All right, sounds like you're ready.
Yeah.
You're ready to go. You a content creator?
No, I don't see myself being a content creator. I'm too awkward for the camera, and I like stutter a lot, so I can't.
Okay, now, who do you follow on the internet?
Who do I
Who
follow?
do you follow? Yeah.
Like on Instagram and
Or influencers.
YouTube? I follow a lot of couple channels and family channels.
Tabitha Brown.
And I also, I follow, I can't even think, I follow a lot of people. Ooh, I love mukbangs. I don't know why, but I feel like mukbangs are so satisfying to watch with like the story times. Stephanie Sue, B Love. Oh, I love her.
Yeah.
And what else? Oh, I love watching models. Like when like they do like what I do in a day for modeling. I love those. Like especially when like they're running through the city. I love that.
Who's your favorite model?
Ooh. Okay, I love Ducky Thaw. I like Iman. Oh, I said it wrong. I love Iman. I can't say her last name. Who else? Taylor Hill's cool.
Naomi.
Yeah, Naomi. I also love Anok Yai. She's amazing. No, I love her. Yeah, I love her. Who else? I have a lot of favorite models, but that's like the ones I could think of right now. But yeah.
All right, who do you follow?
Okay, so I follow definitely Beyonce. That's my queen. I follow Rihanna. I follow Naomi Campbell. I love her. Even though that she threw her phone at her maid. That's what it is. I follow Bella Hadid. I love Bella Hadid. Shout out to her. Definitely gonna use her as one of my models one day. What's her name? Adut?
Adut.
Okay, whatever. I love her. I love you. And there's so many more. I just can't think of the names right now. But I definitely follow a lot of influencers, and I love them. They definitely influence my fashion, especially Rihanna and Beyonce.
Who's your favorite fashion people?
My favorite fashion designer?
Yeah.
Let's see. I love,
Who's that one guy that was killed in Florida?
Oh, Gianni Versace.
Yeah.
Love Gianni Versace. Love Dior. I love Balmain. I definitely want to see Fenty by Rihanna rebrand itself, because I know it has so much potential, and I love Rihanna and everything she does. So if I can help out with that, Rihanna, just hit me up, girl. But yeah, definitely those.
All right, what kind of advice you got for young people?
For who?
Young people.
Young people, stay true to yourself. Honestly, like, know who you are. Definitely do a lot of self-exploration. Never change for anybody. Absolutely never change for anybody. I've had so many thoughts like, am I good enough for this person? Like, you're definitely good enough, but are they good enough for you? That's the question. So stay true to yourself. You're a bad bitch. You're a queen. You're a legend. You're an icon. You're a star. Never change who you are.
Right.
What kind of advice you got for the young people?
I'm sorry?
Advice.
Oh, so my advice, I am bad at giving advices because I think I need advice more than anything. But one advice I would give for young people is to follow your dreams and don't let anyone stop you. And even if like you get as many like no's or like it's like if things don't go your way, see I can't talk. If things don't go your way, don't stop. Like don't stop at all. It doesn't matter like what like goal you have planned in your head. Like sometimes I like to do like, oh, by the time I'm 20, I want this and this to happen. But it doesn't always happen like that. Like just let the universe do its thing, manifest, pray, do what you gotta do, and yeah, that's really it.
All right, if I gave you 3 wishes, what would it be?
Oh my gosh. If I had 3 wishes, oh sorry, wait. Oh, if I had 3 wishes, oh come closer. Okay, if I had 3 wishes, one would be to be a top model, a supermodel, get signed with next models. That's like always been my goal. Or Ford models or New York models. And definitely my last one is to be able to take care of my family and make my mom proud.
Sounds fair. What about you? 3 wishes.
Okay, 3 wishes would be for a prosperous life. Definitely to have my family comfortable, and the last one would be for another genie because I need more wishes.
Yes.
But yeah, that's it.
All right, special talents. You got any other than
Special talents? I can make one butt cheek move. Like it's like a little twitch.
He does it very well. Like he
Oh,
goes,
you've seen it?
Yeah, he goes on beat with songs. Like he follows songs.
What about you? Special talent.
Wait, what was the question?
Special talent.
Oh, I don't have any talent.
No? Other than modeling, you don't do anything?
No, I'm in love with modeling.
You
That's
don't
all.
dance or anything?
I used to dance as a kid, but I don't think I was good at it. I feel like everyone danced as a kid.
Yeah.
Like everyone's parents put them into dance class. But I don't know if this is a talent, but modeling wise, I like to think I could walk. Hopefully.
You definitely can.
You good at
She can
balance?
walk.
Yeah, I think I can walk. I hope that's a talent. But yeah.
All right, now how did y'all become friends? You first, and
Oh,
then you.
okay. So it was an interesting story. We actually met. So I first came here. I had a different group of friends, but we're not as close anymore. But when I first came, my friend introduced me to his friend Nina, and then Nina introduced me to him and Zach. That's our other friend. And the first time we met, I think we went to dinner at Kitchen Sink, which is where we can use our dining dollars. And after that, we got drunk. Oh, I should have said that.
Just say it. Just say it. It's fine. We got drunk.
Okay, and then we became friends, and I just loved.
Nobody's gonna watch this.
We loved it. I loved his energy. He was so much fun. He loved dancing, and like it just clicked right away. So it's hard to like pinpoint when we got so close. It just clicked, I guess.
How do you remember the story when you met?
I honestly remember the same way. We were definitely at the kitchen sink eating dinner. We met through mutual friends. We got drunk.
Yeah.
I showed her the real me, which is I'm always dancing to Beyonce. Always. WAP. If you're playing WAP, just expect me to be out there and dancing. And so, like, we just clicked. Like, I love her. This is my bitch. I love her. She's a queen.
Do you come to this park often?
All the time. Like, almost every weekend I'm here. Especially when it's hot out. You can always catch me performing WAP.
Yeah.
Like, I was on the Daily Mail.
Yeah.
They tried to cancel me, but you know what? It is what it is. Like, I had my mask on, so I don't know why they were canceling me, but it is what it is. But I was performing WAP, and I'll do it again. I'll do it again.
Okay, now what is the strangest thing you've seen or heard right here in this park?
At this park?
Anything that made you say, "Damn, I wouldn't have seen that in South Carolina."
A lot.
Definitely people like basically fucking on the bench. Definitely
Right
that.
here?
Yes.
Oh, damn.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've never heard that one before.
Mine is the same thing. One of the first nights that we came here, a girl was like literally her and her boyfriend were like standing and they were literally grinding on each other. It was crazy. Oh, sorry. I'm exposing you guys.
No, you're good. You just say it.
Sorry. I was in Connecticut. I wouldn't really see that, but yeah.
I guess they can't find the hotel room.
For real.
Yeah.
All right, now, can you speak any foreign languages?
The only thing I know is a little bit of French, and I'm just gonna say the only sentence that I know in French, and that's "Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir?" So, do you want to sleep with me tonight? It's in Lady Marmalade. But yes, but I also know like "Comment vous appelez-vous?" I know a little bit of French. I took French for 3 years, so yeah, just that, just a little French, nothing too major.
About you?
So I'm Ghanaian, but the thing is, I can't speak it, but I can understand a little bit. But I can't understand a lot. So like when people speak it, I understand, but sometimes I don't understand. But I wish I could speak another language. That would be so cool.
What's the status of the Ghanaian the community right now? Because in Britain, they're real tight. They're real
Yeah,
close.
exactly.
What's it like over here?
It's hard to say because my mom hasn't really like shown me as much like into the Ghanaian culture as I would like. So that's why I really can't speak it because my mom only spoke English to me. But back at home, definitely the Ghanaian population was a lot in Hartford, but I don't know here. Maybe in the Bronx. I've heard it's in the Bronx, but I don't know.
You fuck with the other African populations or just the Ghanaians?
I haven't really spoken to any other.
You don't hang out with the Nigerians?
Do I know anyone? No, I don't know anyone.
I must say that Nigerian men are so fine, and that's all I have to say.
I haven't really talked to anyone apart from Ghanaians or apart from family.
All right, now, in terms of dating, what works and what doesn't work?
Oh, dating? So I haven't really dated back at home, but I definitely dated here. I date just a little bit, like one date.
Well, how's that going for you?
How was that date?
Well,
Definitely one date, maybe
Yeah.
even 2 days.
what went right, what went wrong?
Okay, so what went right was that he took me out to eat. And what went wrong was that he was trying to like do other things that I didn't want to do. And my advice, another advice, don't go on a date and don't expect like too much from guys, because I like in Connecticut, like I've always been ignorant to like a lot of things. So when I went on that date, I just thought, oh, it's a cute innocent date. I learned. So I had to dip out of that real quick because that's not what I want.
Does that make you more defensive towards men now?
That's definitely.
So
I
you
don't.
see a guy coming up to you, you're like, yeah, get out of
No, like I honestly, all I want to do is focus on modeling. I hate guys now, and I don't see myself being in a relationship. I just feel like expecting too much is gonna hurt you, and when you expect less, then you don't get hurt.
But never ever let a man fall short of your expectations at the same time. Like,
Right,
if he's not giving you what you want, leave.
right.
Just honestly,
Don't try
like
to change him?
Huh?
Don't try to change him?
Don't.
You can't change.
Don't
a
you
man.
can't change a man.
can't.
Definitely can't change a man. He's too old. Like, he's already a man. Like,
Right.
you can change a boy, but you can't change a man. But also, why are you going after a boy? You
Right,
know.
Yeah.
So there's definitely someone out there for you. But like, if someone's not giving you what you want, and they're continuing to like disappoint you, get out of there.
Yeah, definitely.
Period.
Why don't you tell us what works and what doesn't work in dating?
So what works for me, I like
What's the dating scene been like for you?
the dating scene for me. Not good because there's a lot of men who are like DL/discreet, so like they only want sex and like they have baby mamas. Let me not say his name. Let me not say his name. I'm not gonna say his name. I'm not about to do that. But yeah, so there's a lot of men out there who just want sex. And if you're cool with that, sure, not give that to them, but like do that. But with me, I'm not cool with that. So like I'm quick to just cut a nigga off. I'm stopping the conversation in the middle of its tracks. Like no man deserves like what I have to give if he's not giving me what I want, you know? And I'll give them what they want as long as they give me what I want. So it's like, it's equal. I want it to be equal. And also, never, ever, ever, like, discredit yourself and, like, become what they want if it's not comfortable with what you want, you know? Period.
You fuck with dudes mainly from the fashion industry or anybody?
Basically anybody. I have a lot of rap guys who are like, who I talk to, but I also fuck with like models, like, but I don't mind like the body type. It just like depends on like how good your soul is, how good your personality is. I fuck with vibes. I fuck with positive vibes only.
What are you looking for?
In a man? I'm not looking for a man.
What are you looking for
In a man?
What kind of qualities? I mean?
He's gotta know what he wants in life. He's got to be kind of dominant, a little freaky.
Like a top?
Huh?
Like a top?
Definitely a top. Definitely a top. Cause I'm a bottom. Yeah, he just has to be very goal driven. He has to have goals in his life. He can't just be out on the streets, ripping and running the streets. Like, no, like, have an actual goal in life. Not that that's not a goal, but like, that's not the goal I'm looking for.
And ambitious brothers?
Yes, ambitious.
Alright, now, can you do any impersonations?
Impersonations of what? Of who?
Of Kermit the Frog?
Kermit! I love your outfit.
I can't do a I'm sorry.
What about you? Can you do any impersonations?
Not of Kermit, but I can have Rihanna. She's very funny. She was like, "Move, motherfucker, you in the wig, and I'm my fucking wig." Let's see, who else can I do? Michelle Williams sounds like I love Michelle Williams. I love Michelle Williams. Don't get me wrong, but she sounds like Marge Simpson a little bit, like like that, like very raspy. But I love her. She's an icon. She really is. When Jesus say yes, nobody can say no. Period.
Beyonce.
I can't do Beyonce. I'm not gonna do her dirty. I'm not gonna do her dirty. I don't want to be canceled.
Alright, nature versus nurture. What's more important?
What was that?
Nature versus nurture. Like, let's say you was raised by a whole different family. Would you be the same person you are now?
I would not be the same person I am right now. My mom has had a huge effect on me. So, like, I'm basically my mom. Like, blonde streak and all. Like, yeah. Yeah.
What about you? Nature versus nurture?
Definitely. I think both. It has to be both. It has to be. But
So you think you can be raised by crazy parents and turn out normal?
no, actually,
No?
never mind.
Stand over here.
Okay.
Because the sun, yeah.
Oh yeah. So actually, never mind. I definitely wouldn't be the person I am without my mom. I feel like I would be definitely totally different if I wasn't raised by my mom. But then the environment you surround yourself plays a big part. I feel like it's hard to say like one specific thing is the way you are, like has built your personality. If that makes sense. So that's why I said both.
How do you know somebody's crazy?
How do I know if someone's crazy?
Yeah.
I can't really think of something specific. It's okay.
Yeah, I hate this thing. All right, now, so you said there's nothing you can really look for.
Yeah.
No characteristics.
See, I think it's unfair to call people crazy. Like, the way.
Let me ask you this then.
Uh-huh.
How do you know somebody's a threat? Living in New York, I mean, there's a
threat?
lot of crazy people.
Okay, if they walk too close to you, I like jump when people are too close to me. I hate it. Like when I'm walking by myself and like someone's like close to me, I don't know if I'm paranoid, but I jump, especially at night. That's really it. Like, just be very careful. I'm very ignorant. Like, I don't notice the stuff that's going on around me, so that's why it's scary. And stay with your friends or stay with someone else at night.
How do you know someone's crazy?
When they're too aggressive. Like, I hate when somebody's like yes, be aggressive. I like that. Don't get me wrong. But like, when you're too like all up on me and like controlling, I'm definitely gonna like. That's a red flag in my book. Like, I'm gonna get out of there as soon as I can. I'm gonna be straight up with it. Like, sometimes I don't know when someone's too aggressive with me, and like I'll call up my sister. I'm like, so like sis, like. I'll tell her about the guy, and then she's like, you need to get out of there, because my sister and I have the same values. So like, we get out of there. And that's that on that.
I know, how do you know someone's a threat?
A threat?
Yeah.
When I feel uncomfortable with the situation. Like when I'm questioning, like, is this right? Is this what I want? That's when I'm like, because if I have to question it, and if it's not just good vibes, I'm out of there immediately.
I know, what are some tips you got for surviving in New York?
Survive in New York, like I said before, stay true to yourself, because there's a lot of people out there that want you to change. Don't change. Also,
what about like street smarts?
Street smarts.
You got any tips?
Keep some mace. Keep a knife, just in case you gotta pop off on a bitch. You don't know. You never know.
Wait, have you ever had to defend yourself?
No, because I'm always done with my friends. Travel in pairs or like a group, because you don't want to be alone when something happens. Because you want to have witnesses.
Yeah, and if you're alone, be on the phone with someone.
Yes, be on the phone.
Either call your sister, call your mom, call your friends. Just always be on the phone if you're alone. That's it. Because you can't always be with your friends. That's like, you know. But most of the time, be with your friends.
Who do you call when you're sensing danger?
Who do I call? My sister. My mom is busy at work all the time. So it's like, I'm in danger, I'll definitely call my sister.
What about you? Who do you call?
I call my sister, I call my mom, or I call my cousin, who's like one of my best friends.
Yeah.
Just because like they're very aware of like my surroundings. Like I tell them where I'm going, I tell them where I'm coming from. I show them what I'm wearing just so they can have like a detailed description of me. Because I don't want nothing to happen. I don't want to be a missing person. Never want to be a missing person. So definitely show them, tell them what you're wearing, tell them where you're coming from, tell them where you're going.
Your biggest accomplishment in life?
Biggest accomplishment is either getting into college, not that I was scared, because I wasn't, but getting into college in New York, especially coming from South Carolina, and dancing with one of Beyonce's background dancers. That was a very pivotal moment for me. But yeah.
What about you?
Coming to New York and getting signed by my mother agency. I never thought I could be a model until I got signed. I actually wasn't looking to be a model. It just happened. And yeah, I guess that's an accomplishment.
I love this.
Is there any name that you want to give this video? You want to give it a title?
Like, name?
Or just name it anything?
New York vibe?
New York vibes? What about you?
I would just give it regular people in New York, because we're just everyday people. We're just vibing. We're just in New York. We're in Washington Square Park, living our true lives. And I actually hit this person up for a video, so hey.
Okay, yeah.
Now, you got any tattoos?
I do. I have This is my grandmother's like signing off.
Oh, she did that?
Well, so before she died, it's like this is her handwriting. So she said "Love Mama" in a letter. So I just took her handwriting and I just copied and pasted it basically on my skin. And then I have a circle and 3 dots. And the circle is my mom and the 3 dots is my sister, brother, and me. But I definitely want a Chinese dragon down my back because just to show love to my Chinese descent. So yeah.
You're Chinese?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
My great-grandfather opened up a Chinese restaurant in Charleston, South Carolina, like way before I was born, but he still opened it up, which is really cool.
All right, tattoos, you got any?
Yes, I have one on my leg. It's an angel wings. I've always connected to like any topic about angels. I don't know why, but I just always have. Fun fact, my mom doesn't know about this tattoo, so when I first got to New York, I decided that I should get a tattoo, and that's what my tattoo is. Sorry.
All right, now, do you want to give any dating advice to people?
Dating advice in the city, right?
Just your opinion.
My opinion,
Yeah.
honestly.
No, wait, I have some specific
Oh, okay.
questions.
Okay.
First impressions, how important are they?
First impression of what?
Of a person that you meet that wants to go out with you.
Okay. First impression is so important. Like I don't know about you, but I could sense your vibe. Like if one word you say, I could like know your personality. So a lot of guys say a lot of things wrong that I don't like. So sometimes I don't cut them off, but I keep an eye on you. I don't say anything, and you might think I didn't notice, but I know. I just decide to ignore it because I'm dumb. But yeah, so first impressions is very important. I think a good first impression would be that you care more about getting to know a person than having sex. And that's it. I feel like in the city, I don't know, but a lot of people just love sex here. Probably everywhere, but my experience in the city, like, it's just all about sex. I don't know. But,
So you could suss a person out in a minute.
yeah, I really can. I just decide to ignore it. Or sometimes I'm like, oh, well, I'm thinking too deep into it, but I'm always right. Like,
So my first impressions. So definitely, I notice a person's smile. If they have a very genuine and like very cute smile and like dimples, I notice that. And also personality and vibes. Like if we're not rocking, like if we're not feeding off of each other's vibes, I'm gonna notice it, and I'm just gonna be like, maybe we're better off as friends, not like a relationship, you know?
But what if he's tore up the first time? Can he change your mind?
What if he's what?
What if he's tore up the first time?
I'll definitely give them like more than one chance. Like everybody deserves more than one chance. Like we're all human, so I'll definitely give them more than one chance to like feel them out and like just honestly just get to know them better and like know that like yeah, it's very nerve-wracking to go on like a first date. But yeah.
So you could change your mind.
I change my mind all the time.
How important is it the way the guy dresses?
Okay,
I
so
know you're a fashion person.
yeah, it is very important. Like
What
if you're
about dudes that coming out here like wearing like all Walmart clothes and stuff and trying to pick up women?
okay, no, okay, it depends on how you style yourself. I'm not gonna knock you on like what you wear. I'm not gonna knock you on like where you get your clothes from because like everybody falls on rough times. So like as long as you style yourself and brand yourself differently, like I don't want you looking like every regular guy on the street. Like in order to be with me, you gotta look different, you know? Like you can't be just a regular guy on the street, you know?
Do you think the way a person dresses says anything about their personality? Because somebody told me that if you dress badly, it just means you don't care about yourself. What do you think about that?
Definitely, it depends on. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that statement. Honestly, sorry, I hear "Up" in the background by Miss Cardi B, and I want to go dance, but I don't know. Approach them in a kind and understanding manner. Like if they like blow you off, understand that. Don't keep trying to like go after them because like, first of all, that's like grooming in a way. Not in a way. It's definitely grooming. So don't groom them ever. But yeah, approach them in a kind and respectful manner. Be respectful of their wishes and respectful of their answer to your, do you want to hang out, like that type of thing. Because first of all, it's a pandemic right now. Of course, nobody's gonna want to like hang out and like catch COVID potentially, you know?
What are your thoughts on that?
See, I feel like with girls, we're very, like, if a guy came up to me, I'll definitely be like, so come up in like a nice way, like a comforting way. I don't want to be scared, like, if you like just pop up and be like, oh, like, because usually if a guy pops up next to me, I'll probably go closer to my friends. If I'm not talking to you, like if I seem uninterested, then I am. And like, you should just leave me alone.
What about other guys? You advise that they do that or no?
Yeah, definitely. If you like somebody, go up to them, say hi. But sometimes guys are like a little aggressive. Like if you don't want like their number or something, they either call you names or like they do something crazy, and that's just not it.
Are your thoughts on online dating?
Online dating, definitely in the city, yes. But be aware because it could get dangerous. Like in the city, I think it's like cool, you know, to meet up with people, but meet up in public spots, either at a restaurant, a park. Tell your friends, hey, I'm gonna meet up with this guy. Share your location with your friends. I didn't say that earlier, but my family, my friends always have my location, so I can't really get kidnapped without my friends knowing my location. Let your friends know and your family your location.
Online dating?
Online dating, I can't even knock it because I'm online dating. I'm on
What
Tinder.
apps do you use?
Huh?
What apps do you use?
Okay, so because I'm gay, I use Grindr. Sometimes I use Jacked, but not really. I use Tinder and Hinge. Shout out to Hinge. They're a really classy app, honestly. What was the next question?
No, that was it. Just the online dating. What are your thoughts on it?
I feel like
Advantages, disadvantages.
digitalization is like very important in today's times because everything's on apps, everything's on the phone. Like think about like fashion's on the phone now, like magazines are on the phone. So like it's cool to like have the connection with people on the phone and then getting to meet them in person. It's like anticipation, you know? So I think it adds to like, yeah, you anticipate a lot for like who you're about to meet. Like I know I do it. Like I'm like, who am I about to meet? What are they gonna be like? Like I compare what they're saying like on the text messages compared to like what they're actually saying in person. That's very important to me. Like if they're the same on the phone and they're the same in person, I love that. Like I love that the energy is consistent. Consistency is key. But yeah.
Okay, now, how many more do you want to do?
Oh, I don't mind. I don't care.
Keep going?
Yeah.
What is creepy?
What is creepy? When a man is like following you, not like on Instagram, but like in person. Like he's following you like behind you. He's too clingy. Like give me some space. Allow me to like miss you. Because when I miss you, that gives me more like, I think more about you. Allow me time to think more about you. Yeah, that's really all I have to say about that.
Wait, how long do you wait? How long should a guy wait before he calls you? Once he gets your number. Because you
Gets
said
my
don't be
number,
too clingy. Don't.
I would say like half a day. Half a day, I would understand that, yes. But like, I like to be called like if we meet up, like I like to be called when you get home. Because like, I just want to make sure like you made it safe. Because there's a lot of crazy people out there, so I want to make sure you made it safe and all of that.
What is creepy?
So something that's creepy is that when you first talk to a girl and all you talk about is having sex with her, that's creepy to me. Wait, I just came for somebody.
Just go for it.
Yeah, that's creepy. Like, why is it always about sex? Like, honestly, like, if you first meet someone, ask them what are your goals, like, favorite color. Don't talk about sex.
Can opposites attract?
Yes. I would not date someone like me. It wouldn't work out. I feel like an opposite of me would be someone outgoing, like definitely out there, confident. Like, I feel like if we're both insecure, that's like sad.
So can someone who's like real ghetto be dating somebody that's goth?
Oh, okay, see, okay, it depends. I mean, it could work. I think. I wouldn't know, but...
So you think they could live different lifestyles and still actually date?
Yeah, definitely. It could definitely work. It might be tough, though.
Opposites attract?
Definitely opposites attract, especially for me. Like, actually, no. Opposites attract, but yes, I want someone who's confident. I'm confident in myself. I want someone else who's confident. Like, I don't want to...
What about if he doesn't care about fashion?
He doesn't care about what?
Fashion.
Okay, you definitely have to care about fashion. Not care too much about fashion, but like know how to like dress yourself. Like I can't have you out here in like colors that don't match. Like colors on the opposite side of the spectrum. It's not cute. Like have a color scheme for your outfit, please. Yeah, just know how to like style yourself. But opposites attract. I do agree in that. I do believe in that.
What kind of signals are you sending out when you want someone to approach you in a public space like this?
I don't know. Men don't typically like to like approach me because I feel like I give off a very like cunt vibe. Like, I mean, I'm not a cunt. I don't think I'm a cunt. Am I a cunt?
No, you're not.
Okay. I feel like I'm a nice person, genuinely. But like I give off like the face of like I'm mean, but I don't like to give off that face. Like it just happens. Like it depends on my eyebrows for the day. But yeah, like I just like to honestly, like if you know the true me, I like to make everyone feel welcome and included in everything. Like you can agree to that, right? Like I want everyone to feel welcome, and that's just it. So you can approach me, just approach me in a respectful manner.
Let's say you see a dude checking you out from across this park. You don't want him to approach you. What kind of signals you sending out?
I don't want him to approach me.
Yeah.
Then I'll definitely like I'm like, okay, we have to go. Like we'll go to another park. Like
So you'll leave entirely.
I'll either leave the park entirely or switch the spot that I'm in. Like I'll go to like a different side of the park.
I've had many women do that to me.
Yeah.
What about you? Signals? Green and red.
Oh, wait. Sorry, what's the question?
Let's say you see a guy checking you out.
Yeah.
What kind of signals should he look for to indicate that it's okay to approach you?
Okay, well, that don't happen, but if it does...
What about if you want to give advice to guys? What kind of sign? Because some guys are dumb, okay?
Yeah.
They don't know what to look for. Some guys would just go up to any woman.
Yeah.
Any woman that looks good, no matter what she does.
Yeah.
But I think a thinking man would be like, okay, let me read the body language.
Right.
Let me see what's going on before I approach. Don't let me just waste my time, go over there, make myself look like a fool.
Yeah.
What kind of advice?
Okay, so for me, every girl's different, but for me, if I'm laughing, if I'm looking at you a lot, like I'm laughing with my friends, I'm whispering, looking at you, that could either mean...
In other words, if she's eye fucking you.
That's the first time I've heard that.
Then I'm definitely interested, but I would never, I don't know why, but I would never make the first move. So if I'm looking at you, I'm laughing, smiling that hard. If I'm doing this, then that's when you know. Because I always do that when I'm like embarrassed or like shy or I don't know. I just do it. So maybe that. But if I'm like looking away, if I don't look interested, don't come up to me. I'm awkward. Please don't do that to yourself. But yeah.
Okay, let's say a guy is looking for signs on who not to approach. What kind of signs does he look for?
See, it's hard to say because every girl is different. But if I'm not paying attention to you, if I see you looking at me and I'm not looking at you, then maybe that's a sign that I'm not really that interested, I guess.
All right, now, how long does it take for you to like somebody? You don't have to have gone out with them, but just like let's say you've seen somebody, and you know, you just like him. Nothing had to have come out of it. You don't have to go out with him or nothing. It's just that you like him.
Yeah.
How long does it take you?
When I was a kid, I'm still a kid, but when I was younger, I liked people really fast. But now, it honestly, this is bad, but it takes like months. Like I haven't liked anyone, like truly liked anyone since I was like a kid. Like I've met other guys, but I just don't really, like I'm just there because it's entertainment. But I don't really like, it takes a lot for me to like someone or like be in love. I don't think that's the same thing. But to like someone, it's hard.
How long does it take you to like somebody?
So it depends on the person and the vibe. Like I could fall in love with a person for like, I could fall in love with a person for like a minute. Like it depends, it honestly depends on the person. Just, I want to match your vibe, and if we connect, we're good.
All right, now let's say you meet a dude, but you just want to hang out with him as a friend. How do you set that up without sounding weird?
I tell them honestly, like, I'm straight up with them, because that's just who I am as a person. Like, as a Scorpio, I'm very honest with them. Like, can we just be friends? Can we just hang out? Because I don't want any mixed signals. Like, I want to be very blatant with my actions and my responses. Like, I've had a friend up here, and like, we're cool, we're friends. Like, we're still friends. I didn't want to date him. I just wanted to be friends and like, just be mutual with him.
What about you? How do you set that up?
So, I wish I was more like Trevor. I actually like to entertain. It's funny to me, which is bad. But I think I would like to be more honest and be like, hey, like I don't see you like that, instead of wasting your time. But it's not like I want to waste your time. I'm too nice. Like I can't. It's hard for me to like break people's hearts and stuff. Unless I really don't like you, I'll probably tell you. But if I care about you a little bit, which I almost usually do, I'll never like do like that.
All right, what is a vibe?
A vibe?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because that word comes up a lot when it comes to dating.
Right.
But what about some of the people out there who just can't figure it out? What is vibe?
Oh, a vibe. Okay, so my type of vibe, definitely food involved. And like a walk near Battery Park. I love Battery Park. I love being near the ocean. That's a vibe. Listening to your favorite artist is a vibe. A lot of things are a vibe. It's just everything that you want in a guy that you see, it's a vibe too. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, that's a vibe. I'm sorry.
Vibe. What's a vibe?
A vibe for me is just the atmosphere around a person and the energy that they put off. I love positive energy. I love listening to like music. Like, first of all, if you're a fan of Erykah Badu, we're definitely gonna be close as fuck because I love Miss Badu. I love her. But yeah, it's definitely the energy that you put off because I can feed off of that. Like, that's just who I am.
All right, now, why do women go for bad boys?
Because they're edgy. They give them something different than what they're used to. Unless you're used to like bad boys, then you're gonna go for good boys. Like the same thing with opposites attract. Like, first of all, that was the Charleston that came out of me just now. But like, yeah, not girls, but like I go for bad boys in general because like I'm used to being sheltered and like everything was like comfortable for me. And so bad boys just like give you a taste of something different. You just want to explore and know if you like it or not. So it's all about exploration.
Bad boys.
I usually don't mess with one like.
But why do women go for bad boys in general?
Okay, so the way I see
I see a lot of these women and the men treat them badly. I'm like, why is she with them?
Yeah, my opinion, I don't know if this is true, but I feel like sometimes a woman, it just goes much deeper into like toxic masculinity. Like women feel like, oh, I need to be with a certain guy. I don't think like the good boys aren't good enough, because that's not true, but it just goes deeper into like how society has made bad boys look. Like I think they've romanticized it. And I don't think bad boys are all that, but it depends how bad he is. Is he causing you like emotional trauma and stuff like that?
What is a good place to bring a date?
Great place to be. So Battery Park, like I mentioned, I love the ocean. Anywhere with the ocean, that's amazing. It's a vibe. You guys get to talk about everything. You guys get to watch the waters, the waves. That's a vibe.
Good place to bring a date?
A good place to bring a date is definitely, if movie theaters were open, which some of them are, definitely the movie theaters. You can just feel the vibe of like the movie. I like being in parks. I love going to dinners. My perfect date would be a dinner, a movie, and like a walk afterwards. So yeah.
All right, now you want to plug your social media?
Yeah. Okay, so like Instagram and Snapchat, or just Instagram?
Anything you want the folks out there to know.
Okay, so my Instagram is t.hiltvn, and my Instagram is instawhore1025. Yeah.
So my Instagram is Gabrielle, GABRIELLE, Beryl, BERYLX. So Gabrielle Beryl X.
You want to give a shout out to anybody?
Yes. A shout out to my mom, my sister, my cousins, my whole family. I love you guys. And my brother, and my friends. Well, I only got a few friends, but
Shout outs.
Definitely, as Gabby said, a shout out to my mom and my sister. A shout out to my friends Nina and Zach. A shout out to Gabby. And a shout out to Beyonce and Rihanna, because I love y'all. Mwah.